We're joined today by Dan Bosse with Ag Resource. Dan, we've been watching this South America weather situation going on here for several months now. Where do we sit? Did we get enough rains, I guess, is the question in Argentina to kind of say, hey, there's going to be a crop there?
Yeah, we got some rains, principally across the southern two-thirds of their belt, and it's going to stabilize yields. But I think if we think back to the staggered planting that happens in Argentina, we've lost about 10 million tons of corn and probably 4 to 6 million tons of beans. That's on top of what's been lost in Paraguay and Brazil. So all combined, Clint, we're looking at about 20 million metric tons of corn and 20 million metric tons of soybeans that have perished in South America. That really changes the balance sheets. It's equivalent of 1.5 billion bushels, or the entire U.S. corn carryout this year.
That seems like a big number, very significant. So what does that mean here at home for our farmers here?
Well, I think that farmers need to think about it that we now need a large U.S. crop, nearly record large in terms of corn and beans, and then a second year of South American crops being record large before the market really has a sustainable downtrend. That doesn't mean we can't have breaks in the market from time to time, but I'm talking about anything sustainable to the downside. And boy, the sensitivity and the volatility in this market heading into the U.S. growing season is going to be acute. Strap yourself in. This one's going to be very volatile every day.
Do you think this starts to change any of the conversations about acreage mix and planting intentions and that kind of thing?
Well, it could. The market's trying to do its job to buy acres. The problem being is if we combine corn and soybean acres in the Midwest, it's hard to get above 180 or 181 million all combined. And then if you think to the comments of the hay market, where we need to keep those hay acres and we need to keep spring wheat acres and a shortage of that. And so, everybody needs more of everything, including cotton. And so this basically means that mixture is going to be difficult. I think something around 91 million acres of corn and 89 million acres of soybeans sounds about right today. Maybe the question our clients are asking nearby is, should I fertilize that winter wheat crop? That'll happen in the next 30 days, but that's a big unknown as we look at it right now.
All right, Dan, always appreciate the insights. Thank you for being here. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just